food has the ability to be a real positive and powerful factor for social change. So the conversations around food are not only very important, but for me, one of the great things that I get to do with the truck. Food Justice Truck is a social enterprise. We're a mobile fresh fruit and vegetable market that sells fresh fruit and vegetables, grains, breads, tea and sweet treats to the general public, and people seeking asylum receive a 75% off the life-saving discount. Hi, my name's Russell. I work for the Asylum Seeker Resource Centre and I'm the manager of the Food Justice Truck. The Asylum Seeker Resource Centre runs many food programs. We run a food bank and a community meal. But we were trying to work out how do we improve food security for people seeking asylum all across Victoria. There's over 12,000 people seeking asylum at the moment, and we needed to do more. So we thought, how do we break down the physical access to food? So we went mobile with the truck. And how do we break down financial access, which is often the greatest barrier to food security for people seeking asylum? So we offer this 75% discount that allows them to have what everyone should have, the basic human right to fresh food.
I'm Will and I volunteer for the Food Justice Truck. I think the Food Justice Truck is important because it's in some ways subverting what a lot of companies like Coles and Woolworths do, in that rather than trying to rip off farmers, rip off customers and that sort of thing, we actually want to conduct this in a way that's sort of in line with principles of social justice. So we want to help those who are at a disadvantage, that's people seeking asylum, who, as you know, get the 75% discount, and just generally offer prices which are competitive to Coles and Woolies, and to offer an alternative model.
Last year, the truck served just under 7,000 customers, of which nearly 2,000, so 29% of all of our customers last year were people seeking asylum. Now that 29% spent nearly 80% of our income. So while people seeking asylum are not our biggest customer, as far as numbers go, they're by far our biggest customers as far as the amount of food they purchase. They're averaging nearly $20 to $21 per spend. So when they shop with us, they're literally buying great big bags of fruit and vegetables to feed themselves and their family. The Food Justice Truck is pretty much run by a team of volunteers, like most of the Asylum Seeker Resource Centre. We have paid staff, of which I am one of the only staff member of the truck, and I have a team of over 20 committed, amazing, passionate volunteers that enable the truck to go out 3 days a week, every single week.
I got involved in the Food Justice Truck when I saw the Asylum Seeker Resource Centre Facebook page, and they said they're looking for volunteers. Get to know people seeking asylum coming in who like go to university nearby, or they travel in when they can, and the same people who work in office buildings around. So you get to know people, and you definitely get very close to your fellow volunteers and spend so much time with them.
So people seeking asylum not only shop at the truck, but they're regular volunteers on the truck. So what that shows to me is that they want to contribute back to our community. They have this wonderful value about giving back and wanting to care for not only their own community, but for everybody. Yeah, so the Food Justice Truck has a great relationship with Monash University. Our friends at the base with Claire Palermo and Liza Barber have been very supportive. We've had student placements from Monash University, and only last week we were there at the campus market. So the easiest way to support the truck is to come and shop, but also engage with the truck and see who knows what sort of role you may be able to play as a student, as a supporter, and as part of our wonderful community. Hi, I'm Russell from the Food Justice Truck. We're part of the Asylum Seeker Resource Centre, and we're here for Monash Seeds Spotlight on Social Enterprise. How's that?
Thank you so much.